I saw something over the weekend that makes me think that maybe we're watching the wrong YouTube videos. And now that I've been making YouTube videos for a whole week now, and I'm on the other side of the screen, and people like me are probably making the wrong YouTube videos. And I'm in this boat with you. I'm not preaching at you, I promise, because I watch the same types of videos you all do. But I think there's some things we could do better that would make us better at building apps. And I know I've not been doing this long, but my assumption is that most of you that have watched this channel and the 66 subscribers, thank you, are doing this because you want to build better apps, not just consume information about the latest tech. So it all reminds me of a story that really drilled this stuff into my brain. And I think I have three things that I'm going to test out this week that maybe you can test out too that will put me more on the anti-consumer, more production path, which I want to be on, and I think all builders should be on. So let me tell you a story, and then I'll tell you about the three things that I'm going to try out this week that you can try too. I've been building software for a while now, and I've built a lot of what's called predictive analytics software, where you suck in a bunch of data, you analyze it, and then you make predictions about what will happen in the future, and you broadcast those predictions to people. So I was making one piece of software, and it was predicting when some very expensive industrial processes would fail. And we had a whole team of data scientists working on this software, and we got very good at making these predictions. I could tell you that within a week, there's a 79.2% chance that thing X is going to fail within a certain confidence interval, and give that to people. And when I actually put this software in front of people, you have to remember we were all very excited about our predictions and how smart our predictions were. And I put this software in front of the actual users and they hated it. I can still remember the guy in a video pounding his fist saying, now I have to use this stuff. What am I supposed to do with a 79.2% chance of something happening? And it turns out what they needed, and what I found out later after making this very expensive mistake, was that what they needed and wanted was something that just said, hey, there's this thing that's going to happen. It's at a grade of A, B, C, D, or F. And if a B type of failure happens, these are the three things you should do. So even with a room full of really smart PhD data scientists and all of us that were building this software, we made this stupid mistake. I made this stupid mistake because I was responsible for testing this software. And the problem was is I didn't test the software. We got excited about all of the tech and we put it out there, and I would have bet you $1 million it would have gone over great, but it didn't. And I could have solved that with some super simple, cheap tests. So now I'm thinking, here I am making these videos, and I got a comment on a video about a book called Don't Make Me Think, and it had maybe 20 views compared to my other videos, which have had higher views. And I got one comment from one of you, Adam, if you're out there, that said, hey, I love this content, make more of this type of content, and I want to. But there's three things that I think you can do and that I'm going to do this week that will help out. The one thing that I think I'm going to try out this week is a 1 week freeze on technology. I'm not going to try any new models. I'm not going to try any new pull request tools. I've got a whole list of things I want to try, like you probably want to try. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to stick with whatever stack I have and spend zero time switching between things. So it's a freeze on new technology for me for a week. Then I am going to do more human tests. This is something that is so easy to do, and bang for buck is going to give you the highest ROI in the world. Is I'm going to sit down with a few people and I'm going to test out the one man media empire with them, which I'm just using myself right now. I'm going to test out Songbook IQ with them. I would like to test out testandprod.co. Let me actually show you that. But this is the website that I'm building for you all, where I put the conductor framework in there. And many of you have downloaded this already, and I've been getting good feedback, but I'm releasing version 2 tomorrow, and this is the local environment where I'll be pushing this out. I want to test this with real people. So if you've been here, let me know your feedback on it. But that's something you can do with your app, is take it and test it with real people. I think I might make a video on how to do a simple expectancy test, which is something I've learned just building software that's super easy to learn, super easy to implement, and will give you great feedback on your app. The next thing is I'm actually building in version 2 of the conductor framework a skill into it that will review the app you're building and identify all the happy paths for you and set up kind of a list of happy paths that you can walk through in your app and work with the LLM of your choice, whatever it is, Cloud Code, Cursor, whatever it is you're using. It works with all of them, and it'll give you a list of things you need to fix per happy path as you go through and test it yourself. Yeah, these are some of, I think if you're anything like me, you get caught up in the technology, which I love, and I'll never stop making videos about the new tech because I like it too much. But I think I'll try to incorporate some of the cheaper, easier things you can do that are not tech related that have a big impact on how well your app works. And on testandprod.co, I think I'm going to grab all of my old resources and books and stuff on product management type stuff, game theory and products, go to market stuff, user experience research, and just post a vault here. So maybe when people come to testandprod.co to download some of the tech that I make and use that, they'll also see that and go check that stuff out. Anyway, yep, I watch not the wrong AI videos. I maybe just consume too much stuff of the latest and greatest news, and I'm going to try to uh, walk a tightrope on this channel to make stuff like that because I love it, but also add in some of the other stuff in a creative way. Let me know if you all like that. Like I said, I just started this a week ago. Thank you everyone who's subscribed. Tell me what you want to see. I really appreciate the feedback from Adam, and I take that feedback to heart. I made this channel to help people like me and share what I'm doing so I can get feedback on it. So let me know what you want, and I will try to make it for you. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.